Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this Around the Ropes YouTube exclusive. Now, guys, December 7th. October 7th is going to be a big day if you're up in Albany as Dynasty is making their return. Part of this Dynasty show happening on October 7th is an 8-person tournament where the winner will get $50,000. And one of the competitors who's in that tournament is actually on with us right now. You know him, you love him, the one, the only, Foxx Vinyer. Fox, what's going on, man?
Whoa, it's Firework Foxx Vinyer, the 3-time World of Hurt heavyweight champion and current reigning, never defending tag team champion. Shout out to Nick Sullivan. We're over 1,000 days, brother.
Hey, that's impressive, though. That's impressive that you're a 3-time champion. We'll definitely get into that because that's the company that you're a part of up in Vermont, right?
Yeah, World of Hurt. We run out of our next show will be November. That's Macho Manny. Oh, yeah, Nick Show's gonna be here. We got November 3rd in St. Albans, Vermont, and I'll be defending this championship against whoever wants to make the challenge. So for now, get out of here. I'm just kidding.
But before we get into what's happening with Dynasty on October 7th, I want to get into a little bit about you. What got you into pro wrestling?
What got me into wrestling is wrestling. Growing up, father brought me down to at the time, the Knickerbocker Arena. Shout out to a tear in my eye, Ric Flair, 1992 Rumble. Edge cashing in. Angle beating The Rock, No Mercy. We got beer trucks. DX returning. Edge cashing in. And then me watching from the stands. Hello, Dad. But yeah, just being there, wrestling in the backyard with my brother and his friends. And then my brother went on to go play in the ring with Kenny Casanova and all the New Breed Wrestling people. And I was too young to go hang out with all the cool kids and all that. And then eventually I did, got in the ring, learned how to wrestle, learned how to take some falls, some bumps from one Kenny Casanova, and then it was 13 plus maybe 10 years later, minus 2. I went up and started to train in 2006. And then I made my debut in 2009 and been running wild since.
Well, where did you get your training?
I was trained at the Do or Die Academy with one JP Black. That's just plain black. He's a cowboy from Texas, the Dark Pony.
No, I totally get that. But one thing I want to get to before we get into what's going on is I did get a chance to see you in action for the first time at the Hall of Fame show.
Yeah, did I win that match?
Yes, you did.
Did win that match. One of the things I do remember about that match at the Linda was that dude hurt my jaw, and it's still kind of painful after all this time. So hopefully it goes away. But
what was it like working that show?
It was pretty cool. It was a last-minute addition. Like they were like, "Hey, Fox, we need you. We need you. We need you." And I was like, "Let me check my dating schedule." So I had to swipe left on a bunch of chicks, and then I went, threw the tights on, put some oil on, and then got myself a W. Chase, catch, collect. But yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun. Like it was my dad got to come. Shout out to my father for sitting there for 6 hours in the hood. So there. Oh boy.
Well, but just that whole show, I thought it was like I said, I was at the first one, the second one they did last year, and the one they did this year was a hell of a lot better.
To that one last year, wasn't invited. The first one I was there because I saved the day when one of the promoters had to drop out, and they're like, "Hey, who could we have save the day? Who could we have figure it out?" And I was like, "Well, Foxx Vinyer is a symbol of heroism, heroin, and So then, first one I was at, second one I was out, third one I got that W. Semi-main.
Now, the big thing about you that I noticed in that match was your look.
Yeah.
With the hair and everything. Is that normally your look? Or
Yeah, I normally look like a friggin' idiot for a better part of a decade right now. I think either the irony is this hairstyle started at Dynasty. And then I had a match at Lehigh Valley Wrestling. Shout out to Bud for giving me the match against Stevie Richards. And I wore a bandana and I came out, generic Steve, who wants to fight me? And then my shit came off. And then a fan, hey, you forgot something. Hey, who's your Barbara? And then I was like, I said, who's your barber? And then I walked back and I was like, yo, did you guys hear that? And they're like, yeah, man, they're making fun of you. And I said, I'm never cutting it because it's instant recognition.
it gives you your look.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. I mean, if you check my IMDb, it says trademark, golden, stupid, sidehawk. And the guy from DNCE, Cake on the Ocean, dude, he tried to rip my style off, dog. Not a fan.
Now, the whole now when you're out there and you're doing the whole Foxx Vinyer thing, is that you just dialed up a notch, so to speak?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty me in most places. Foxx Vinyer, I'm just me on my shirt, man. I'm just me, just turned up. I like to paint my face because it gives me that little mask of energy, that mask of they're not really seeing boring cat daddy. You're seeing the kaleidoscope of chaos. You're seeing I get to project more. And then everyone in the world started painting their face apparently now. I'm like, what do I do? But yeah, it's just me. I'm just me, depending on what I do, no matter what, actually. If I'm Greg Dursting it, if I'm Chet Thunderclouding it, if I'm Firework Foxx Vinyer, Nega Fox, if I'm the Vindicator Foxx Vinyer, it's all me. It's just which multiverse you're getting.
Now, in your career so far, do you feel it's, because I ask this to every independent wrestler, do you feel it's easier being a babyface or a heel?
A heel, being a heel is boring. Boring as shit, some would say. Yeah, I don't like it. I can be a bad guy, yeah, but you have to get really on my bad side for me to be a bad guy. A babyface is just me. I like to entertain my fans. I'm kind of an idiot, and they seem to like it. But some take the playful side as being soft, being uneducated in the ring. But don't get it twisted, though, because I can do some shit in that ring. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just me. Good, bad, never ugly.
I noticed that when I saw you in your match at the Hall of Fame, you had the entire crowd chanting your name within probably 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've been doing that. I just walked out and I was like, hey, do you guys know my name? They're like, hell yeah. Fuck. I wish I had a few. Fuck. But yeah.
But no, it definitely, I did notice that a lot. But now I want to get to what's happening October 7th. This is the big return of Dynasty.
Dynasty Pro Wrestling. I don't even think it's called Dynasty Pro Wrestling, to be honest with you. I think it's just Dynasty Wrestling. We're Dynasty and we wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me what you want. Because
I was going to ask, how did you get connected to Dynasty?
Well, I worked for them and was hit up by them, begged, some would say, to be a part of their show way back when, 2014, 2013. I think it was 2014. I'm not going to give my hair the 10-year decade gimmick yet. From there on, the promoter, the owner, the douche himself, Chris Envy, I met him years ago. I went on the road with him to a show. We got pulled over because he didn't have a license driving. And so that was fun. Idiot. What a maroon. And then I did some Dynasty here and there. I did my best there. It's very tough. There's a lot of good talent there, but it's also, I'll ask for a match like, hey, you know what? Foxx Vinyer versus this dude will be really good athletic competition. And then I'm told, like, hey, we don't have room. We gotta put on someone terrible who's horrible, like Cadillac Jones. So, see, my computer agrees. It laughed. But yeah, so I wasn't invited to the reunion show because I'm amazing. And they're like, hey, Fox, you're too good. We don't want you to outshine everybody. But then Dynasty was coming back, and I was like, where are we coming back? I'm going to be there, whether you want me to be there or not. And then I find out it's going to be at the Albany Empire Live, which is only 10 miles from my house. So I'm going to be there. I don't know who my opponent is in the first round of this $50,000 tournament. However, I would love to win this tournament because I could use $50,000. I have the Foxmobile to pay off. I have 2 cats to feed, 3 dogs to feed. I got parrots and birds. Ace Ventura when I open my door. So whoever my opponent is, whenever that promoter guy lets me know, then I'll have some words to say to whomever that may be.
Well, Chris, when you see this later on, tell him who he's facing so he can cut a promo already. The show is 3 weeks away. But I remember watching when he announced who was going to be in it, and your name.
You know who's in it? Because I don't.
He never. Oh, okay.
You find that list. I'm gonna get water.
Yeah,
and then we'll meet back here. Ooh. Read it off. Tell me the list.
Got it in here. Just give me a second because I gotta go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. The guys in this tournament, in this 8, and he only announced 7 people. Yeah, the eighth person supposedly will not be announced until the night of the show. So I just want to make that clear.
I don't care who it is.
It's Vinny Pacifico, Joey Conway, Wayno, Brandon Smith, obviously yourself, Mikey Cheese, and El Jefe Manny Martinez.
Breaking news! Mikey Cheese is not in that tournament. I did see that he canceled and he bounced. Yeah. He left. Goodbye. Peace.
Yes,
in Greece.
I know they replaced him with Brother Jonas.
Don't know who that is either.
Oh, I know too.
I know Vinny. I know Efe Holmes. You want to know Efe Holmes? And some of the other clown shoes you announced. So it doesn't matter because I've been working out. So I'm knocking out all bums. Chase, catch, and collecting W's. Saw my jackets in my hallway. I'm not getting it.
Hey, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But of the guys I just mentioned to you, is there somebody in particular that if Chris turns around and he goes, okay, Fox, this is who you're facing, you sit there and go, okay, I know we can put on a good match?
Well, what's your definition of good match? That's what wrestlers always want to do. Wrestlers want to go out there and I want to put on the best match. I want to steal the show. I would love to do that. I don't have to go and do that. I just do that. I'm in professional wrestling to chase, catch, and collect W's. And those W's are going to get me $50,000 or a 3-time heavyweight championship or more. So I don't care who is in the tournament, but if you're asking who would be a good athletic competitor, just step into the ring with firework, well, let me just say, who's on the list again? Vinny Pacifico, I think that would be a good one-on-one. He could bring all the Bang and Monster and Prime or whatever Stewart's Impact drinks he wants, but I don't think he can keep up with the energy that this guy brings. Who else? How about you just read me the names and I'll tell you.
Okay, I will definitely do that for you. Give me 1 second. It's Vinny Pacifico. It's Joey Conway. I know. Obviously, you're in it. Wayno, Brandon Smith.
Trash.
El Jefe, and Brother Jonas.
Trash. And Foxx Vinyer is trash, and that's the realest asshole standing here or sitting here. Both S's. Now, I think anybody in that tournament would be a great athletic competition for the one, the only Firework Foxx Vinyer, lead singer, guitarist, and everything in Zoo Green 6. Check it out. But I'm pretty excited for the show is going to be in Albany. We're going to get a good crowd. Hometown, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to everyone who's helped sponsor Wizard Burger, Elite T-shirts and apparel, and a salon. I have to look up the name. I apologize. I don't know what I gave it to the promoter's name. Lisa and her salon. Thank you. And Empire Live for hosting the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
David?
And there's a good chance that a little podcast that you're actually currently on right now will be up there as well.
Oh, a live broadcast, you say, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Live interviews with the winner. Who shall be me?
Hey, I put it out there to Chris.
Well, you show up, bring your gear, and then record some shit.
All right. And for me, Fox, it's funny because for me, I'm actually coming all the way from Long Island.
Damn! Wait, why? Oh, well, glad you're choosing to be here instead of at All Elite's show tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm coming all the way from Long Island, but honestly, going up to Albany, especially to see, I'm gonna laugh. With our show, a lot of our following and audience has come from the upstate New York area.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the upstate New York T-shirts, Unity, to throw some sponsors in. I did some modeling. Add that to the list. Professional wrestler, actor, musician, model. Wham! T-shirt. But yeah, upstate New York, man. If the thing with up here is that if we're behind something, we're behind it all the way. We're fighting. We're going. We swinging.
I noticed that. I've been to quite a few shows up in the upstate area. And well, let me ask you this now. Do you notice a difference in the crowd if like you're performing, let's say in Vermont compared to like Albany or somewhere else?
A difference in the crowd?
Yeah.
What do you mean by? Give me an example. Like what do you mean?
Like I know I go to a lot of shows down in Jersey.
Oh, they're wild animals.
And the crowd in Jersey is rowdy, and there's times they will leave a show if the show is not good. On the flip side, I've been to quite a few shows in upstate New York, and the crowd is electric. They stay till the end, and
people should. When you pay for a ticket, stay for the end and support the people that. A lot of times, people will have an event. Say it's in like Massachusetts or something.
Mm-hmm.
And a local guy will be on. And then he brings all his friends and family who never get to see him wrestle. And then he wrestles and leaves. And then all his people leave. And they're cheating out the people who have been working their ass off to get into the main event spot, to go out there and kill it, who've been waiting all day, pre-show pumping it, getting in the ring. Here we go. It might be 9:30 at night. And they go out and the 300, 400, whatever amount of crowd it was, is now 30, 50, 100 people. People buy a ticket, stay. The difference is New York will stay there and we'll rock. We've been at a show before and we had a delay for 2 hours. And that crowd of 400 people sat there. I mean, we treat them to like comedy and all that, but they sat there. Vermont is a different animal because they show their support too. They come out from all over the woodwork because Vermont, close to where I am, like Bennington, Vermont, where World of Hurt Wrestling runs. That's about 45 to an hour from Albany, right?
Yeah.
So they do have a carryover of fans. However, people from deep in Vermont will come down to Bennington, or Bennington people will go to Rutland, or the Rutland people, they've even gone to Burlington. Last weekend, we had World of Hurt Wrestling where I did lose my championship, but I won it back because I'm a fighting champion, and I had stomach issues the one day. But, like, they came, they saw, and they stayed. And they traveled with, they came, hey, I want to go to that show. Hey, this is good wrestling. We're coming, we're going, we're staying. And it's an older school crowd, too. So you could go do your flippy flips. Or you know what? These 18-inch almost pythons could hook a brother's head until I choke him out and he taps or whatever, and they love it all the same.
I've noticed that quite a bit. Obviously, I haven't been to a show yet in Vermont. I'm hoping one of these days to make it up to a show in Vermont one day. But I know, like I said, going to a lot of shows in Jersey, they don't. First of all, Jersey, and I think a lot of it also, and you can attest this, wrestling up in Albany and in Vermont, it's over in New Jersey. It's completely oversaturated.
There's a lot of wrestling in New Jersey, and all I see is every promoter yelling at each other.
That's,
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, believe me, I can tell you stories.
Probably why I'm not booked down there, because I don't get it. I'll argue with people. People love arguing with me, don't you?
I can tell you stories of the stuff I've heard from the Jersey promoters. But
that's wild out there.
But I think the thing is, looking at like upstate New York, even with Vermont, there's not an oversaturation of independent wrestling.
No, I think there's like one company. And then World of Hurt brings their action to Bennington, Rutland, St. Albans, Brandon, Vermont, we did. And then, yeah, but they don't run every month. It's like when they run like, quarterly or every other month. But they're bringing in full crowds because of the talent that's on. Hello, Kitty. Of the talent that's on the show.
And I've noticed that because, me being down here in Long Island, we have a few promotions down here by me, and they don't run that frequently. They run maybe once, maybe twice a year, to be honest. Yeah. And that's when I like it. Jersey, to me, comes off, it's like every weekend you have 5 or 6 shows running in a 4-mile radius of each other.
Yeah, and it's the same talent on each show.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you stories.
I haven't been down to Jersey in a long time. Well, earlier this year, I should say. Last show I did in Jersey, come on, light, fix it, was at Grimm's Toy Show. And, like, I will wrestle for Grimm anytime because Grimm is the man. One of the best guys I know in wrestling.
How is it? Like, you're just saying, how, what's it like being a part of Grimm's show, being that, it's not on a big platform and it's, well, not a big platform. I mean, it's on YouTube.
Oh, my light completely broke.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. Five Below, you owe me a light. Look at this crap.
It took a bump.
It got hardcore off the cell. Jesus Christ. Let me supplement that light with my iPhone flashlight. See if that works. Huh, kind of. Y'all deal with it. I ain't moving anything. There we go. That's very bright. What was your question about Grimm?
Yeah, about working with Grimm.
Ooh, working with Grimm, yeah. No, Grimm's is like the easiest place to go to. You get in the ring, you have some fun. You don't have to be like serious Betty. It's a different kind of animal, You just go there and you wrestle.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
go and you kill it, and it's just like fun competition. Like wrestling's competition, it's just fun. You know?
And there's no backstage bullshit or anything like that.
No, because there's no backstage. Hey.
But
It's just fun. It's all positive. I haven't heard anything bad about them. I won't say anything bad about them.
No.
I love it there. It's good. I've been in places in Jersey that were good too, but it's been a while.
Last two questions I got for you is, if there was one arena or venue that you would love to perform in, either on the independent scene or wherever, where would it be?
Simple is currently the MVP arena. Now, I know some people have wrestled there and whatever, but for me, that's where I grew up watching wrestling, where my father brought me and my brother to go watch wrestling, where I fell in love with wrestling. So to be able to wrestle in the arena that I grew up watching people wrestle, because I never know who's going to be in the crowd who will be like, yo, this guy I grew up watching, or I saw wrestle here that one time, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was pretty close. I was booked at AEW, didn't get used. Booked at WWE, didn't get used. But yeah, that's one of the goals to wrestle there. I don't care who it's for. I just want to wrestle in the building. But yeah, that's one of my goals I have left in the wrestling business.
Then last question I got for you is this. Who would be your dream opponent? It doesn't matter what promotion, what generation, what era.
Well, it would be either Hogan or Brett, as you can tell by the 6-foot Hogan shrine in the back. Just because a lot of my stuff I don't want to say steal from or mimic from, it's just subconsciously I'm pushing him out, pushing that brother out, brother. Like I grew up, he's been a part of my personality since I was a kid. Him, Brett, Stone Cold, Rocky, Tupac, Eminem, ICP, everything's influenced what Foxx Vinyer is today. And maybe someday Foxx Vinyer will influence whomever is someday. Who knows?
Foxx, couldn't have said it better. Foxx, I want to thank you for hopping on tonight. The door is always open for you to come back on.
Let's do it live. Do it live and in person. We'll have our water bottles tipping, lipping. I'll paint my nails. Really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Before we let you go, what do you have coming up that you like to promote, and where can the fans connect with you on social media?
What do I have coming up? I guess the next thing is Dynasty, October 7th. So I do have like a week and a half of break to prepare. I've been trying to get in the best shape I can because it's a tournament. I may have to wrestle more than one time. Who the F knows? Me, because I'm that damn good. I shouldn't have spit. I shouldn't have swallowed the water. If you want to check out Foxx Vinyer, it's everywhere you can possibly think. Foxx Vinyer. Right there. Unless it's Snapchat, then it's Vinyer Fox. Don't be weird. You can check out my band, Zoo Green 6. That's ZOOGREEN number 6. Anywhere you stream, you can hear 10 Toes Down. I've used it as a theme song sometimes. It is available for purchase. Yeah. Find me, tweet me. Is it still tweeting? Do I say X me? Yo, X me up. X me, duck. If you want to X me, it's Foxx Vinyer. You want to Instagram me, Foxx Vinyer. You want to Facebook me, Foxx Vinyer. Snapchat is Vinyer Fox. You want to Words with Friends, Foxx Vinyer. You want to play GTA 5, Words with Friends, Foxx Vinyer, and Foxx Vinyer. Somebody play me Words with Friends, please.
I would say, is it safe to say everywhere except for Snapchat, it's just Foxx Vinyer?
Yeah, I had Snapchat as Foxx Vinyer, and then I deleted it, and then I had to make a new one, and it wouldn't let me log in, so I had to reverse it. But yeah, you want to email me? Guess what? It's Foxx Vinyer. At Foxx Vinyer. I'm just kidding.
Again, Fox, thank you so much for hopping on. Guys, catch Foxx Vinyer as he will be the guy who will be taking home the $50,000.
So go with this $200,000 real, definitely all real adamantium chain.
Couldn't have said it better myself. For Foxx Vinyer, I'm John. This has been Around the Ropes, YouTube exclusive. Catch you guys next time.
White break the light.